Hey, everybody. Welcome to the latest edition of Legal Bites, the official podcast of Cummings and Cummings Law, where we focus on helping businesses and their owners redomesticate out of high tax jurisdictions like California and New York. Today, we are dissecting a CNBC report dated February 17th entitled Palantir Moving Its Headquarters from Denver to Miami. Authored by investigative reporter Samantha Subin, it highlights Palantir's latest relocation as part of a broader billionaire and business migration to Florida, fueled by proposed wealth taxes in other jurisdictions. While Palantir left Palo Alto for Denver in 2020, this new move to Miami underscores the ongoing exodus from states which burden businesses to those states which celebrate and support entrepreneurs, indicating perfect timing for companies and business owners eyeing redomestication to states like Florida and Texas. But before we get into all of that, a brief introduction. My name is Chad Cummings, and I am an attorney and certified public accountant serving clients in matters of business, tax, and commercial law throughout the states of Florida and Texas. I am Chief Executive Officer of the multi state, multi attorney law firm Cummings and Cummings Law. And in addition to my day job, I also teach business and tax law at the university level. I hold 4 degrees, including 2 law degrees, as well as a bachelor's in accounting and a master's in taxation, in addition to 11 professional licenses and certifications spanning accounting, tax, audit, and of course, the law. My firm website is www.cummings.com law. Palantir, the data analytics giant co-founded by Peter Thiel, is shifting its headquarters to Miami, building on its 2020 escape from California's regulatory grip. This CNBC article ties this to Florida's ongoing billionaire influx, accelerated by the proposed 2026 Billionaire Tax Act being discussed in California, which suggests a one-time 5% excise tax on worldwide, let me say that again for the people in the back, worldwide net worth over a certain threshold for California residents computed as of January 1, 2026. Retroactive and payable over 5 years from 2027, if approved, it is causing a mass exodus. Palantir's stock jumped almost 5% on this news, signaling market approval for ditching Colorado's emerging tax hikes in favor of Florida's tax friendly and favorable environment. At my law firm, we have orchestrated many redomestications for tech firms fleeing California's franchise tax board audits and compliance mazes. A Palo Alto AI company we moved to Florida last quarter was able to complete the process in as little as 14 days, transferring $300 million in IP to Florida trusts, slashing taxes by almost 15%, while gaining unlimited homestead exemptions for the owners that protect primary residences from creditors up to the full value. In Texas, similarly, we redomesticated a Denver software outfit to Austin, leveraging no personal income tax and several $1 million in Texas Enterprise Fund grants for its 500 job creation, cutting operational costs by 1/4 versus California's almost 3% income tax. Now, Florida's allure is concrete: zero state income tax at the personal level and limited taxation for business entities saves a $500 million revenue firm approximately $25 million annually at the state level on unrealized gains alone. Plus, we have business courts here that resolve disputes in months rather than years. Texas is quite similar insofar it has no personal income tax and has lower energy rates for data centers, which of course is Palantir's bread and butter, as well as state incentives offering up to 100% property tax abatements for a decade. Now, the ripple effects, which is to say the second and third order consequences, are profound whenever one of these large companies redomesticates. First order talent shift. Let's talk about that. Palantir's 3,000 plus employees follow the headquarters, draining Colorado's tech pool. Second order economic hit. Lost payroll taxes for the state of Colorado could exceed $100 million every year per major mover. And the third order, California's wealth tax precedent could spread, and we certainly predict that it will, further chilling VC and PE investment by up to 20% as funds redirect to jurisdictions like Florida and Texas, which have been booming and continue to boom since COVID. If your business, and by the way, we're not just talking about billionaires here, we also help small and medium sized businesses ranging from a single person operation all the way up to multi-million dollar enterprises redomesticate to Florida and Texas. But with that in mind, if your business is still anchored in California or another business unfriendly environment like Colorado, like New York, like Maryland, like Illinois, visit my website to learn more about how we can solve that problem quickly and, in many cases, at a flat fee. Now is the time to redomesticate to Florida or Texas if it makes sense for your individual situation. Do not be the last business owner left standing in states like Colorado, New York, or California. If you have questions regarding redomesticating your existing LLC or corporation, please use the link in the description for more information on this process and to schedule time for us to speak about your specific situation. Again, my name is Chad Cummings, and I hope that you found this information useful. As always, the information in this presentation is general in nature and is not legal advice, because legal advice definitionally must be specific to a particular set of facts and circumstances. Should you have any questions regarding this information or the content of any of my earlier presentations, please visit my firm website at www.cummings.law to schedule time for a consultation. I look forward to the opportunity to speak with and perhaps even work with you very soon.